everyone. It's the James and Greg Show.
Halloween edition of
Happy Halloween.
with Dancing with the Stars Week 7.
Yes, I'm a little brony.
And I am the boy wonder.
Yes, he is. But you don't have to wonder about what's coming up next. It's our show.
Stick around. My little brony, my little brony.
My little Robin.
Hi.
The boy wonder. We're both boys.
And we just flew in for the show.
Yes.
So it's
I've got wings. Like a Pegasus.
I need a Red Bull. So it's week 7 of Dancing with the Stars. It was Halloween themed, and so are we.
Yes, we're very Halloween themed. We were so excited about the show that we dressed up.
Yes, and just sat there like this. So first up was Lindsay and Mark.
Lindsay and Mark. Oh my gosh, if she complains about those ribs one more minute.
But they hurt. My wife's had a rib out, and it hurts like a big dog.
Okay.
And the little limber, crazy stuff she does.
Yeah, she does kick, and I mean, it must hurt, but isn't there an injectable for that?
Well, she got something. It looked
I
like.
saw it go in her arm.
Yeah. But yeah, so you could tell it affected her routine just because she wasn't as fluid and limber as she was.
But the routine was good.
It was an amazing paso doble, like super fast.
Well, here's what I don't think they know. I don't think they know what Halloween is in his country because their costumes were so boring. They were ghosts.
They were.
What were they?
They were Dia de los Muertos. They were the dead.
Okay.
And it's a Spanish themed dance. So
De los Muertos.
You're so fluent.
Okay. And all right. And they were doing Irish jig.
In the middle of it, because that's kind of her song, and that's what Lynn.
Well, that was
marked
her
off.
song.
Right.
I marked off for it too.
Okay. Wow, you're not a happy little pony today.
I'm not.
She got all 9s.
Good for her. I thought she did well.
Right. She's fine. Next up
This is good.
was Frankie and Whitney.
Frankie and Whitney. Oh my gosh, I loved him. I did. You know what I loved?
What?
He could actually dance in this number. I thought, what is going on with your
I
face?
hate contemporary dance.
Well,
It's not dance, it's
it's
throwing
kind
people
of like
around.
anything. Yeah, anything kind of goes.
I know.
But I felt he was lacking his costume too. Oh, wait.
There you go, that was the dance for me.
But contemporary. So the thing was, like, if he just put on a ski mask, I would knew, or like a hockey mask. Or
He had a hoodie and red eyes in.
That's not enough. You need him to be scarier,
Yeah.
like a Jason mask.
Yeah.
Does Jason have a mask?
Jason,
Michael
yes.
Myers too.
And Michael Myers has a mask.
Okay.
Well, there we go.
I wanted one, or the Scream mask. Any of them. Okay. Because I thought that was from Scream. That backyard looked like Scream.
Yeah, she just needed to pick up the phone. And,
Yeah. I need to straighten out my wig. Excuse me. There we go.
Fashion check. So, first perfect score for him.
Yes.
All 10s.
That was great.
And he was so excited.
Well, he didn't know what to say.
I know.
He was a little flabbergasted.
I know. He kept his comments short.
Like him.
Yes. Next up was Jordan and Lindsay.
Did you hear all the puns from Halloween?
Yes.
Please deliver some when you have a chance.
And then, Tom Bergeron was saying, don't do a drinking game based on puns because you'll be drunk by the end of the show.
You'll actually be drunk in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, because it was
punny.
It was spectacular.
Ah!
So Jordan and Lindsay also did a paso doble.
Yes,
As a
and
werewolf.
Jordan and Lindsay's was fantastic. I mean, I love that he actually dresses up. Like the werewolf with the ears and the teeth and the everything.
Yeah, it was very fierce. And,
Yeah,
it was
a
wolf pack.
different character for him,
Right.
which they commented on, and I thought, good for you, kid.
Right. It was good. It's what you expect out of him. It was very polished and professional.
And I love Lindsay.
Yes.
I
do.
do.
They make a good team.
They do.
And you can tell they're having fun.
Yeah, if he was with somebody else, I don't think he'd be likable. As likable. He is likable, but I mean as
Right.
likable.
Because you're on the verge of not liking him because.
Because of like the whole perfection thing.
Right. Speaking of not
But
being.
she's awesome.
Speaking of not being perfect,
Uh-oh.
Nikki and Artem.
Nikki and Artem. Oh my gosh. As our friend Claudia says, biscuits flying everywhere. Her feet. What?
And like half the routine wasn't dancing. It was her kind of standing and him dancing around her or them walking downstairs.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
What was it supposed to be? A jive.
That was supposed to be a jive?
That was supposed to be a
That was
jive.
biscuit feet.
And bad choreography and costumes.
Yes.
And
It's the Artem, I think, that...
it's just bad.
Okay, the costume was what? Was she like a friendly witch? Like a
Well,
sexy witch?
The song was from Hocus Pocus.
So she was a sexy witch.
Sexy, friendly witch. Goofy witch.
Because all those Hocus Pocus witches have like weird noses,
Right.
and she didn't want to go there, obviously.
Meh.
I wouldn't either. Okay.
She got all 8s.
Yes.
Lowest score of the night. Mm-hmm. Right. Next up, speaking of low score of the night, was Vanessa and Max.
Oh, Vanessa
doing
and Max.
doing a paso doble, doing a pissed off woman walking around, throwing her skirt around.
Yes, and she was mad at him too, and she could take it out on him in the dance. I thought that was great. I mean, he was more into his hair, like flipping around, than he was into her.
Yeah,
He really was.
It was weird chemistry.
Well,
and
they don't like each other. It's so obvious.
not good dancing by her.
No. I mean, she was like good if she was like in a troupe of like the Laker girls. She would have been one of the lead like Laker girls. She would have been great. But
Right.
it's a couples thing, and so
And I got the impression that it was her idea that they executed, just because Max was kind of standoffish and stuff.
yes.
And so, and they got.
What was their idea?
It was zombies.
Oh,
She was walking through that
yes,
misty
Walking
graveyard.
Dead kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I liked in the beginning when they were gonna touch her and she would turn into one. But zombies are so slow. You know what movie I like? The one that's with the zombies are very fast. It's like Z.
World
World War Z.
War Z. They're fast, and so in the new Dawn of the Dead, they were fast.
They were.
The new one.
How new is that? I need to see it. I'm scared of those.
7-8 years ago.
I'm very afraid. Oh, that's new.
It's new. Well, there was another Dawn of the Dead where they were slow.
Yeah, the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
that
George
one's-
Romero one.
My mom had me watch that on Halloween once, and I was like a 4th grader.
Oh, jeez.
You don't sleep much when you're a 4th grader
No.
because you're going to think someone's at the windows. Like, they don't move fast, but they're scary and they'll eat your arm off.
Well,
Kind of like the It Clown.
that explains a lot.
Yes. Thanks, Mommy.
Next up was
Next up.
Terrell and Cheryl.
Terrell and Cheryl.
They did the tango to Super Freak, which was weird.
Well, because it got weirdly sexy. Because he was like a boy at the door.
Right.
Then he had some fangs,
Right.
which was weird. But fangs are sexy because vampires are sexy and in, you know. But ooh, my hair was flying around. But come on,
It was.
sexy vampire little boy.
If I remember right, theirs was a dance. I thought to myself, they're not quite on tempo to the music.
That too.
They seemed a little bit slower than the tempo, and all posy and stuff.
But I kind of liked it. I thought it was good.
They also got 3 8s.
Yeah, she got a compliment which she never gets apparently from anybody, like a man or a boyfriend or a dance partner.
Well, they ended it with Cheryl complimenting that she was a great teacher, and you could tell she wasn't comfortable receiving that, so they
Yes.
made it a running gag for the rest of it. And this is when Sasha came out and surprised her as a clown at the end.
Well, Sasha gets an A+ for surprising everybody. He is a little character. Didn't you like him?
Yeah, I miss him
Oh
this
my
season.
gosh, I do miss him. And you know what? Because of that right there, they're gonna have him back.
Well, they pair him up when they have short talent, short female talent. Remember? He always
Little
goes-
people.
Well, that too, yes. Yeah.
Is there another one? Like, who's short that he can be with?
I don't know.
I want him to be with someone. I don't care if they're tall.
Okay.
Cheryl had to be with the tall person.
That's true. So next up was Victoria and Val doing a waltz.
Yes, Victoria. Okay. They were dressed like something I didn't understand. Right?
What were they?
Ghosts!
Were they? Oh, that's right, because they did that goofy little transition of rising out of their grave and then dancing.
But in
then
like
coming
no
back.
ghost wear. Like in white.
Yeah, they were all pale and everything.
Not good.
But the dance was nice.
It's
It was
like
a very
they
nice
don't-
waltz.
it's like, I think the foreign people, meaning like the foreign people that are dance pros that come from other countries, don't understand Halloween like America understands Halloween.
Right.
Do you think?
They just don't get in the spirit.
No. Well, oh God, that was a bad pun. Very funny. Okay, keep going.
But it
playing
was
with my hair
nice.
now.
They got all 9s. Speaking of which, next up was Drew and Emma. He could dance.
Drew did a good job. I've been picking on him so hard, And he brought it.
Well, I think last week was a Paso Doble, which he can't do serious dances where it's exact forms and stuff.
No, he could do silly
But,
stuff.
but
like
the Charleston was big and long arms
long
and stuff.
legs and like falling over looked like it was choreography. That's what Carrie Ann said when he fell with her.
Right.
I'm like, I love it.
Yeah, and it was Danny Elfman's song from Night Before Christmas.
Oh.
No, Corpse Bride? Corpse Bride, yes, Corpse Bride.
Corpse Bride.
Corpse Bride.
Corpse Bride. Hashtag Corpse Bride.
So they loved every minute.
I'm not the Corpse Bride, by the way.
They also got all 9.
Yes, that was, see, everyone's getting 9s now.
9s and 8s.
And then 10s for Frankie.
And Jordan.
Oh, yeah, and Jordan, too.
So then that was their score, individual scores. They added the group performance scores to it.
Okay, let's talk about these groups right quick.
Well, if you were looking on our Facebook page, we posted that what the teams were, and we thought it was very lopsided with, Jordan and Lindsay all in one team, and then the other one was like,
Oh, Jordan
meh.
and that Lindsay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Nikki and
Tia.
yeah. So
But basically what they did, they took the people with the lowest aggregate scores for the season, which was Tio and Drew.
Mm-hmm.
They were the team captains, and they chose their teams. So, it sounded like, wow, well, you got Lindsay and you have Jordan on the same
you're gonna do
team.
great.
You're going to do
but
great.
No.
Yeah, no.
Len said it best when he said, I like corn on the cob. It's good, but it's messy. Like that was a messy, messy dance. Don't you agree, Gregory?
Yes.
Like there's corn on their face and corn on their fingers and pepper in their teeth. It was messy.
Sure, but all the moving pieces and the shields and the screens
And their kicks weren't together.
and then
any of
there
that.
wasn't a big fluid group movement. Really.
No.
It was odd. It was like Glee, second or third season, where you're like, some of the choreography wasn't quite.
Oh
right.
yeah, when it was all close-ups, of like certain people. I loved Glee, by the way.
Right? Well, most of it I did.
Most of it.
Yeah.
And then so that means the other group did Phantom of the Opera.
Right. And so the Team Monster Mash got a 24, 3/8.
24. Ooh, that's bad.
That's not good. And then Team Phantom of the Opera, it was Phantom of the Ballroom, wasn't it?
Phantom of the Ballroom.
They did basically what you would see, a big choreographed waltz, dance, in unison with good presentation.
Right, and drama.
Yeah. It wasn't gimmicks, it was drama.
Yeah, and it was sexy.
Yeah.
And they got all 10.
Perfect score.
Yes.
So here's the weird thing now for the scoring for this week.
What?
You know who's at the top of the score this
If
week?
you say Drew, I'll freak out.
Frankie is in top,
Frankie's on top, which
Right.
is... So he'll probably be safe a week.
followed by Drew and Victoria,
Then
and then
Victoria,
Jordan,
Jordan,
Lindsay,
Lindsay. Who's
and
last?
T.O.
T.O.
And there's only 2 points between Lindsay and T.O.
So who's going home, Greg?
I think it would be T.O., but
It'll be
the top,
T.O.
the people, Jordan and Lindsay have been protected because they've been so far ahead of the pack every week. Mm-hmm. That,
But now they're not far ahead of the pack.
So
It's
there might be a
all
surprise. And speaking of surprises, they did the elimination very rushed at the end of
Oh,
the
I
episode.
know.
It was like, oh, we gotta go.
And they gave, what's his nuts, the envelope?
They gave Tom the
Tom
envelope,
Bergeron.
and he opened it and went, and I right after that I turned to Serena and said, they're gonna give it a 2.
Oh, you knew before?
Because he was shocked.
You kind of knew. Oh, yeah.
You could tell he was surprised.
You read Tom Bergeron like a book.
I just look at his face.
Or like a cue card.
So they get it down, and the last two standing on the stage, of course, were Vanessa and Nikki, and he kind of fumbled with, Vanessa and Nikki, you're both eliminated, and it was very awkward because everyone was like,
Really?
"What?"
Well, there was, like I told you last week, there was a group of girls trying to get Vanessa out. Like,
Right.
the don't vote for Vanessa. I don't know why.
Right.
There are like a pack of chicks. Well, they did their job apparently. But Nikki, come on.
This week she's
I think-
very uneven.
I know. She's so pretty. I'd be her friend.
Okay, well, if you're watching, you have a new friend right here.
Hi, Nick.
So next week, we are going to be reporting live from Dancing with the Stars.
From Dancing with the Stars. Yes.
Yes. So
I won't be wearing this though.
I don't think they let you.
Oh.
Well, this week they
Well,
would.
maybe. They didn't, like in the ballroom, did you notice everyone had on suits still, even though it was Halloween? Did you notice that?
Right.
Oh, somebody had like a skeleton.
There was a couple little things, but,
Yeah.
but we have to be in suits and stuff.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, gosh.
So be sure to watch Monday. We'll probably do a live video from there, and then we'll do our normal recap too.
Yes, we will.
So it's going to be awesome. Hey,
Happy
thanks for watching.
Halloween week, month, year.
Get lots of candy.
Do Halloween right, like America.
And we know friendship is magic.
Friendship is magic. My little brony, my little brony.
Next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching the James and Greg Show.
Hope you enjoyed this episode. You know what we need you to do now?
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yes.
And then share this, like it, and comment on each video.
Yeah, you'll see lots of special guests.
Yeah, and watch our episodes. We do recaps of your favorite shows. We have little adventures, and we have special guests.
And sometimes we're funny.
Subscribe.